Hello everyone. It's been quite a while since I put out a video message here, and as we are looking forward to the end of this year, 2017, and 2018 is just around the corner, I felt that I should actually speak to you about the new year, and nothing in probably most of you would be wondering, okay, what could she be talking about in the new year? Well, it's not a prediction. It's not going to be a live session. It's just a message for every one of you. And the message here tonight basically is every new year, when, at the end of a year, we tend to look back, reflect on the past, reflect on the whole year. For some of us, it would have been good. For some of us, it may not have been so good. For some of us, it may not even have made much bigger difference than the year before that. Now, when we talk about the new year in specific, quite a few of us, even me, for as long as I can remember, I've been making these New Year resolutions. New Year resolutions, well, depends from one person to the next. Some of us have very simple needs, like you want to get more healthier, you want to change your diet, go to the gym, you want to spend more time with your family, you might want to have bigger goals for your career, and so on and so forth. So our basic requirements, on how you set your New Year resolution is always depending on where you have been. You reflect on your past and you make plans for the future. Now, how many of us actually manage to stick to it? Even say 6 months into the next year. How many of us can actually say, okay, I've stuck to my New Year resolution? Now, things like going to the gym and having a healthy lifestyle, these things are though they sound very basic and actually simple, if you really put in a lot of effort and persistence into it, most of us fail. Before I got into spiritual guidance, I have been a motivational speaker and writer. And one of the things that I realized was that I had to do something different to get people to stay motivated. There are thousands of books and bookshelves across the world that speak on motivation, different kinds of motivations, techniques, and so on and so forth. But what I felt was, even I used to read those books, and I used to look for some kind of answer to solve my own emotional issues. And I realized that at the end of the day, it was not the techniques, it was not how exciting the writer can actually put across the entire message, but it was in fact me looking for a reason of why I should even stay motivated. So when we talk about doing something, you really need to go inside you and ask yourself why you would even want to do something for the new year. Why would you need a resolution like you need to stay fitter? Is it a bad enough need? Maybe you have some major health issues that require that you take the next year into considering that you should put in a more healthier lifestyle? Or is it simply because you want to do something like, it becomes a trend? Everybody's going to the gym the new year. I should go too. I should spend more time with the family. How important is it for you that you spend more time with your family? Why do you have to spend more time with the family? So you see, we keep asking these questions time and again and again. Now, the whole thing about a New Year resolution no longer seems like such a great thing to do anymore, because most of us pass it off thinking that I'm not going to stick to it anyway. And I was one of those people. Until I figured out why, or what was I looking for each time I set a resolution the year before. Now, most of the times I realized that it's because I'm looking for something more, something deeper inside me. And that's what I feel that we all should look forward to when we are actually making anything close to a resolution. How can you look forward to the year ahead? Now, if you want to look forward to the year ahead, you have to look forward to it with love, with peace, with grace. These are the three things that all of us look for in life. Now, if you were to talk about love, loving yourself, respecting yourself for who you are, and loving and respecting others, how would you incorporate that how would you put that into your life in the year ahead, more than you already have? Look at the people in your life. Look at yourself. Are you in a happier place? If you're not, why aren't you in a happier place? What are you lacking? What can you afford to give more? What are you not really satisfied about in your life? Why do you think that is the only thing that can satisfy you? There are so many questions that you can ask yourself. There are so many questions. And these questions should drive you to the answer as to what you intend to do with the new year. There is no hard and fast rule, but there's definitely, each one of us, we need a solid reason. There has to be a core reason behind everything that you want to do and achieve in life. And I'm not talking about just materialistic goals. I'm talking about emotional goals. I'm talking about evolution as a soul. You have to put in self-love and self-respect into you. And it's only then that you will grow, that you will expand into the person that you want to become. And this is not something that you do on a routine. It should become a part of you. You don't just set a resolution and hope that you'll remember it. You have to put it into your life. Get yourself a journal. Write down a self-appreciation journal. Write down, have 2 journals. One should be, one should be basically a journal that you put an entry into every day before you go to bed. All right? You write something good about yourself, something you're proud about yourself. And also give yourself that credit. Be honest with yourself. You don't have to think of it as, it's just another day. I don't have much to write up for about me. What do I praise myself for? I'm very humble. No, even the most humble of people can always find something to be happy about yourself, to respect yourself, because you deserve that love and respect. Only when you love and respect yourself enough would people see that in you and learn how to love you and respect you. So look forward to the year ahead and remember to put in more self-love and respect. Number 2, to be in peace with yourself, to accept, to forgive, to understand. These are very important issues. To respect yourself and to love yourself would also mean that you learn how to accept things as they are and not try to change the world. You don't have to try and change the world. You try to change yourself first. We're also busy trying to change everybody else, or hoping that people would be different, or hoping situations will be different. Let's stop hoping about the world. Let's stop hoping about you and me. The hope should start inside of you. It's easier to deal with you than the rest of the world. So start with you. It's not about the people. It's not about the places or the situations. It's about how you deal with life. It's about how you deal with yourself, how you respect yourself and love yourself enough to know how to respond and not react to these people and situations. That itself will change the way you look at yourself and how people in turn look at you for that. So each one of us would start observing the other and decide to become better at themselves. Because your light, you will never know how your light is going to impact someone else. You have no idea. Transformations occur like a wave. When they see you're happier, they will find your happiness too some way. It will motivate, it will inspire them. So find the peace inside of you for accepting life as it is, to accept people as they are, to understand that you're not here. It's not your responsibility to try and impress people, to try and change them. It's your responsibility to love yourself and respect yourself so that people will see that in you. All right? And when it comes to the next part of it, which is forgiving, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for however you were in 2017. Don't carry the entire baggage of 2017 with you into the next year, because nobody has to really treat you the way they have looking back at your past. You're not that person anymore. You do not have to be that person anymore. You do not even have to be the person you were yesterday. You have the choice to turn around and make your life something completely different as opposed to who you were yesterday. That depends, that's your responsibility. If people are going to judge you based on who you were maybe 2 days ago or 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago, that's their problem. You are not to oblige to their judgment of who you were. You don't have to. So learn how to forgive yourself. Yes, we all are here to learn through challenges, through lessons, through mistakes we make. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. It doesn't matter what you've done in 2017. But you can turn your life around into something more than you can imagine in 2018 if you set your mind to it. So forgive yourself first, because you deserve that forgiveness and that grace and peace of mind. And forgive those who don't even know that they've hurt you, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you, because you're here to learn. You're here to take control of your happiness. And your happiness cannot be controlled if you're holding on to pain inside of you. So learn how to forgive people, even if they don't know how to ask for forgiveness, or even if they don't feel bad about what they did. It doesn't matter. At least you're releasing yourself of the burden of the pain. That's more important for you. And to let go of that person in light is sending out light into the world, into the person's soul. You see, because nobody's perfect. We all had to be someplace in order to be here today. At some point, we would have done the same mistakes. And someone has forgiven or not forgiven, whatever, but we have improved, we've moved on. And we're all one, no matter which level each one of us is in. So forgive others and forgive yourself. The third thing when I'm talking about is grace. Be gentle with yourself. We are not here on a race. We are here to live. We're here to evolve. We're here to experience life, per se. Every little journey, every little thing that we're experiencing is for us to evolve. So don't be hard on yourself when you can't meet your challenges, when you say, oh, 2017, I was supposed to do yada, 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 this, and that. I didn't manage to do any of that. I'm such a loser. Don't ever say those things to yourself. Every single thought, every single word that comes out of you matters, because every single thing is made up of energy. So make sure that you put out the right form of energy into yourself as the new year begins. It's not the end. Be grateful to God that you're still here and you will be here, to give yourself another opportunity to experience it, to do the things that you missed out on. Like I said, don't live in the past, live in the future, live in the present. You're still here. There's just a few more days to go before the end of this beautiful year. We are going to step into a completely new, many shifts of consciousness. Same time this year, some of us will be here, some of us may not. But those who will remain here and will be back same time next year with me, we will have so much to be grateful for. And those we have loved and those we have cherished, we will still have so much to be grateful for. So when I talk about all of these things for the next year, what's most important is that we make sure that we are all sticking together as light workers, and we stick together in helping and sharing our light to the rest of the world, no matter how the world turns out. Because our missions here are to unite people, and help them to evolve and help them to realize their own potential, their own light, regardless of how people feel about you and me. We cannot impress the whole world. That is not even possible. I don't have the intentions of keeping everybody happy under me for the rest of my life. I don't believe in that. I don't believe any one person can even do that. I don't even believe the highest entity with the highest frequency can even do that. That's not the purpose. But the truth is, we're all here to move on, and we're all here to grow. So please make sure that you understand the whole point of having a resolution. The New Year resolution is meant to show that you and I can grow beyond what this material world wants us to become. Thank you so much for sitting with me and being so patient. I love you all. I look forward to seeing you all very shortly in a live session. God bless you. Namaste.